Good morning, my friends. How's everyone doing? Another awesome, amazing day. Glad you're here with me today. It is, let's see, it's the 21st of September. Jason, good morning, my friend. How you doing? Another spectacular day. We're starting the day off with positivity every single day. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's see, Donasco, how are you doing? Mary MacArthur, awesome. Francisco Fernandez, good morning. Sandy, good morning, good morning, good morning. And Chet, Chet, awesome, awesome, awesome. Yesha, yes, yeah, awesome. Aura, let's see, Stella, let's see, Rochette, good morning. How's everyone doing? It is another spectacular, amazing day in the universe. God is good. God started us off today with something magical. It's called life. Vedette, good morning. Jeremy, good morning, my friend. How is everyone doing? I got to get my mighty tribe getting moving. It sometimes gives me the all the messages. It sometimes doesn't. I don't know why. CNY Syracuse from Tennessee today, awesome. Karen Harris, awesome. SZ, it's all right, all right. Michelle, good morning. Sandy, good morning. How's everyone doing? Let's see the four agreements the mastery of love. That's what we're doing. Don Miguel Ruiz's, no, I'm sorry. Let's see. Don Miguel Ruiz's book. Let's see. The mastery of love. And you got to read the four agreements and more. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're at in this world. CNN, empty gut brings a full life. And listen, eat less frequently, be fuller in the mind and more fantastic feeling, right? Even if you're not carnivore, even keto, paleo, but going one meal a day and high fat, that's where it's at. The craziness is fat is the energy of the mitochondria. Laura Lee 401, good morning. Young D ad, hey doc, how you doing, my friend? Gout is caused by plants. And if I haven't gotten you to understand that plants are the predators and we're the prey, it's like it's so simple. It's crazy. Drives me nuts though. Every day, the plants and Kiltz Keto is carnivore. It's coming out. We're going to be bringing some preliminary copies to the Keto Symposium, New York City, this Friday, Saturday. I think it's 3:30 to 6 something on Friday, and then Saturday. Be there, be square, be fasting during stimulation rate control. I think fasting is the very, very most amazing thing you can do. Romaine, Shaw, Lynette, Curtis, Joyce, Malaysian Carnivore, Randy, and Jason, good morning. Another awesome, amazing day. My brother Ray and I were talking yesterday from Orange County, Southern California. Like, what's the purpose of my 5 a.m.s? And the purpose is to connect, to learn, to listen, to create. But the purpose is just to, it's like, why do you go for a run or a swim or a bike ride? Because it's being creative in life. It's doing something, right? Only diet helping building the immune system. Young, absolutely. Listen, carnivore is the hunter within all of us, right? It's the craziness. And I didn't believe any of this. I grew up on what's the standard diet. The standard diet is, let's see if I've got a copy of the standard healthy diet. The standard healthy diet is fruit, fiber, vegetables, seeds, nuts, lean meat, no red meat. And I suffered bowel bleeding, arthritis, hemorrhoids, kidney stones, migraines, and more, depression, anxiety, and more. And when I went carnivore, oh my God, crazy amazing. And don't forget to check out Bella Steak and Butter Gang Gal Team. Amazing. And I did a Zoom meeting with the team yesterday. Always honor to be on an amazing team. And I was listening to Sean Baker this morning on my way to work, listening to him talk to a conservationist, talk about why it's critical that we have regenerative agriculture and more, right? Many people that red meat is not good to lose weight. I should eat white meat and love. Red meat is the way. Look at if you haven't read about. Let me see if I've got my most recent. Let's see. Protein poisoning. Wikipedia. Protein poisoning. White meat is lean meat. Lean meat is deadly meat. You want to eat the fatty meat. That's the critical. And red meat is the master meat, right? Cholesterol is the building block of your cells, your hormones, your immune system, your brain, your everything, right? Cholesterol is the building blocks of everything. CNN. All right, I'll see you in Syracuse. I'm in Syracuse today. Let's see, tomorrow's Thursday. I'm in the operating room tomorrow. Let's see, Friday, I'm down in New York, Lincoln Center at the Keto Symposium. I'm going to be visiting my friend, Miss Maria Emmerich, and more. So many more down there. And I think we're going to be bringing some of our cookbooks. The new Kiltz Keto is Carnivore Guide. It's a guide, whatever it is. And I'm there to communicate, converse, to share, to talk, to enjoy, just like we're here early morning every day. Discard your fear. Awesome. And fear, faith evolves and restores. You must start with faith every single day. Freaking me out these days is people telling me the worst thing I can put into my body is tap water. And that, I mean, I don't know. Obviously, is it the worst thing? I mean, probably lots of worse things in general, but the Berkey, I think it's the Berkey filter with charcoal filter. Yes. Micronutrients, apple of your ribeye. Love it. Content makes your skin and hair look like it's deadly. Again, where did I put this? I got it right here. Protein. Look up rabbit starvation and protein poisoning. It's crazy, right? Michelle, Beth, good morning to everyone. How's everyone doing? Jimmy boy, awesome, my friend. K2 on the line. Parminder, Kelly, Malaysia, and Carrie. I'm here to answer questions or just, shoot my craziness and share it every single day. Cholesterol and fatty red meat and organ meats is the way. And let's see, do I have my Kiltz's Nutritional Solutions? We're working on new branding, but the manufacturer was short on some of the products to make it, so it's going to be a little bit late to get the and the organ meats are the way. You don't need the beef liver. Go right to the organ meats, and probably is the only one we should put our money and time and energy in. Awesome, amazing day. My good friend Tonbo says butter makes everything better. And I love my French butter from Wegmans. If you haven't gotten it, oh my God, Rochette Withers, you got to go to Wegmans, but be careful for the plants, right? Let's see. Kinder Atoile. Good morning. I love my spoonful of butter, makes everything better. And the Wegmans French butter is amazing. I go through the plant section to get to the meat and butter section. Some people cannot tolerate butter or cream, milk products, or cheese. Stick to steak. Steak makes everything better. Today's word Phase 2, Luke's the master. Hunter. We are the hunters, right? Let's see. The sweet, let's see, guaca. Kerrygold butter is amazing. I love Kerrygold butter. I love, I have Kerrygold and I have French butter from Wegmans in my refrigerator all the time. Salt-free butter. No. Salt. I'd salt my butter. It's already there, and that's what I love. But sometimes I'll use a little bit of Malden or Redmond salt or Himalayan salt, whatever. But butter and salt makes everything better, right? All right. Is Gambin good? morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, top of the morning, wherever you're at. It is a beautiful day, and we're doing our very best. Calcium score went up from 120, 187. Marvin, listen, you got to be careful about all these tests. They're not always. They don't mean you're going to get a heart attack or you're going to die of heart disease. We are all at risk of dying. Last I looked, I think it's kind of like 100%. And so something's going to get us eventually, right? Patricia, awesome. Thank you for being there, Patricia, on SBG, Steak and Butter Gang with Bella and more. Cherish Raymond, Emily, Adek, Stephen, amazing, amazing coaches, cheerleaders. We all need a coach and a cheerleader. Doctors, we need to be our patients' coach and cheerleaders, not our negative Nellies, right? Oh, you look ugly, or you're. I mean, we have such negatives in this world today because in the modern world, we're giving everyone a list of a diagnosis of a disease, right? You've been diagnosed with a disease which must be in your DNA. Could it be that as a hunting animal, we're meant to eat fatty red meat, but we've been told to eat lean meat, no red meat, fruit, fiber, vegetables, seeds, and nuts, which happen to be highly, highly, highly poisonous. And if you didn't know it already, 99% of the plants in the world are unedible to humans, and yet 99% of the animals are edible to humans. And we're told not to eat the meat, but eat the plants. Do you ever wonder if maybe we've been duped by the plants? Right? Let's blame the plants, not the people, because we've been brainwashed by eating plants. That's it. Chuck steak on the end of the spear, Doc. Oh yes, I do. My good friend Tosh was so kind to make me a spear, and he made me a pendant to wear in honor of the mighty tribe. And if you aren't a member already, join again. Listen, and from time to time, anyone ever feel like they've been rejected or there's so much negativity thrown at them and there's judgment and gossip, and remember, you're the one that creates it yourself. And what you want to do is you want to sort of say, you know what, I'm going to learn to love, and I'm going to be the love hunter. And love hunting isn't for sex, it's for love in the mind and the heart, and you got to feel the fuel and fill the heart and soul with that, right? It isn't it great? We're I'm going to be selling these online, I guess. This one wasn't cheap. This one is very, very reasonable. All right, everyone's doing good. Ingy, let's blame the plants, not the people. This again, when you eat plants, heroin, cocaine, marijuana, even alcohol is made from plants and the microbes that want to make us fertilizer. Again, we're eating plants, and if everyone just realizes that, if your friend or family member or foe is that kind of sounded a little bit negative and down and depressed, and maybe they need, maybe what do they need? They need a little Kiltz's ribeye steak, right? Ribeye steak every single day. Why? Because it's healthy for us. Why? Because it's healthy for us. And what causes gout? I really hate to be the bearer of bad news. Your vegetables, your fruit, your fiber. That's it, right? Homes with more. Hello, Vantage Construction. Tips for the implement. Just had IUI implementation. Health. Let's see. Health, love, mind. Look at my family building guide. I think I got a copy of your. I think I've got a copy of my family building guide. Maybe I don't. I've got the keto guide, and I don't see my family bill. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Maybe. All right. This is the older version. Newer version is out on Amazon, or download a free one, right? ADAC. Oh, I saw I missed you yesterday for sure. The The family building guide talks a lot about all the things you can do. Number one, you got to stay positive. You got to work on the positive side of life, right? And I wrote something down. Suffering is resistance to God. And I was listening to the Mastery of Love by Don Miguel Ruiz, and Four Agreements is another great book. But you want to embrace God every day and everyone and everything, and that's with love. Can you do keto or carnivore if you're pregnant? You must. You must. Listen, I know this stuff that I'm talking about sounds so wrong, but my friends, it is so right on, rock on, amazing. I'm looking for my baby's way. Uh, there it is. This is what you want to do before you're pregnant, when you're pregnant, after you're pregnant, for your entire life. The baby's way: bacon, eggs, butter, beef, and yes, Kiltz's ice cream from time to time. And no sugar is required, by the way. A piece of chocolate, a little coffee or tea, a sip of alcohol from time to time, but not all the time and not in any significance because they're deadly. But absolutely, lionesses and lions. We are that. We are all that. And I love. I was missing this because Tosh put a new piece in the center so I could separate it and make it easier to carry. Walking around. It's kind of walking around with this probably is going to get me in the back seat of a car with cuffs on, maybe. Again, it's crazy. Nixie, good morning, my friend. Steak for breakfast every day. I say one meal a day, right? Patricia, let's see, Sally Scott, Jimmy White, the UK, my bath, awesome. Is it a cold Wim Hof bath, right? Today I didn't do my cold water shower. I did a warm shower. It was just like, I'm doing it today. Keep up the good work, my man. Thank you so much. Look at what's the purpose of this? The purpose is to connect and share ideas, listen and learn all day long, right? All right. Let's see. What do we got here from Cheyenne Sienna? Would you say my psych affects my metabolism or the other way around? It actually is the other way around. The plants, read Jordan Peterson, Michaela Peterson, and also Georgia Ede. Basically, the plants affect your psyche, make you depressed, anxious, ADHD, OCD, dyslexia, sad and mad, and all sorts of things. Eliminate the plants, non existent appetite for 1.5 years now. Well, I'm imagining if you've been around for 1.5 years, you're eating food, because to go 1.5 years is a pretty tough thing without food. And again, this idea of appetite, I don't eat very much. Uh, Again, we're making up a lot of stories, but basically, I say one meal a day or less. Fatty meat is the most fantastic thing you can do. And absolutely, plants are the predators and we're the prey. Let's see, the mids loving. Goodness, I was a vegetarian and raised my child a vegetarian. At least he had eggs and dairy every day. It absolutely, listen, eggs and dairy at least. I met a vegetarian yesterday, didn't do eggs. I said, you're not getting essential amino acids. Essential amino acids come from meat and eggs. Essential fatty acids come from meat and eggs. Duh. Like, again, it's really simple and obvious. And my new F word is free king. King. That's it. Is it healthy to fast when pregnant? Absolutely, it's healthy. It's masterful. You see, we did not eat 3 to 6 times a day ever in the majority of our 3.5 million years of existence, right? And then, we were spending most of our time looking for love and food, right? And that was it, right? And if you didn't have food, you couldn't get love at all. So fasting is lasting. And go to Bella's team, go to Rivero Health with Sean Baker, Anthony Chafee, Judy Cho. So many amazing people out there that are on this keto carnivore way. And I say that keto is pedestrian. It's for the masses. But you want to be the master, my friends? Guess what? you want to come up to the carnivore way. And again, it's crazy. Oh, Lisa Wiedemann, my carnivore doctor friend, she's amazing. So many amazing people out there on this crazy journey. It's my pleasure. Krista, let's see, Christina, good morning, good morning, good morning. Nutrition, Christina, let's see if I got that. Christina Oman, nutrition. Let's see. Food is love, and love is food. Love is always first. You must learn to love, and love is in the heart of all of us. That's why I love the power of positive thinking. Do I have hardships and challenges and stress and struggles every day? Oh my God. I'm a doctor. I've been sued. I got this happening all day long. Listen, I work in the modern world of medicine, and everyone wants perfect. Only one human being gives perfect, and that's God. And all you can do and look in the mirror and know you're the only one that could create your perfect. No one else can do it, right? That's the craziness, right? Double E, Jamie Parrish, good morning. Stephanie Med, awesome. Meteoricy, Meteorsive. I get it. I don't know. I'm doing my best. Let's see. Sent by Sophie, awesome. Bevy, carnivore doctor, father. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. So sorry. Uh, oh, Lisa, prayers to Lisa. And we're all on that same journey, all on the same journey. Remember, we're all eventually part of the energy that is just reinvested in life, right? We're here to invest as much positive love and kindness and generosity every single day. And we're so sorry. But at the same time, wow, the fact that we ever were alive means we will one day die, and that death is part of the nature of God's world. But we want to just be there with hugs and loves, and we all are there together with Lisa. And Ed just passed another meetup, amazing human being. High fat, less protein, 1 meal a day, lost belly fat, gain muscle mass. That's it. High fat, low protein, no carbs, 1 meal a day, Kiltz's way. Vegetables are deadly. Deadly. There's no requirement, Haroon, there's no requirement ever to eat a plant. Never, right? Now, do we eat them from time to time? Sure, we do. It's okay from time to time. A little bit of honey, or fruit, right? My good friend Dr. Saladino says, like, but again, from time to time. But make sure you add the fat. And technically, if you simplify the carbs, they're easily converted to fat in the liver, and it's bingo amazing, right? Praying over our food as we prepare it. Listen, the plants, the insects, the bugs, the fruit, fiber, vegetable, seeds, and nuts, and the animals, they provided their life so you can have life, all of us. And so that's why the ancients understood the honoring of life and land and fire and wind and the gods that create all things in the universe. Mary Jane, how are you doing? Glowski, awesome. It is my pleasure. Shalom to everyone. Namaste, inshallah. God bless. Listen, we are here with love and kindness to all, right? And what's the purpose of your life? You decide, no one else, right? You decide the purpose of your life, where you're going, what you're doing, how you're going to adventure. Be the creator. Thank you, agape love. Let's see. We're all here to focus on love. One of my favorites was Mr. Rogers. What was his purpose? To share positivity. That's what we're here to do. Write a book, sing a song, do a dance, play the guitar. All right. Someone on Reddit said carnivores no longer need to brush their teeth. You know what? I mean, where'd you brush your teeth for the last 3.5 million years? You didn't. You ate fatty meat. The fat suppresses inflammation in the mouth, the teeth, the gums, the esophagus, the tonsils, everywhere. Eat the fat, be fit. Life is fat and fit. You must eat the fat, and you don't need to brush your teeth. And again, the plants feed the microbes that create the bad breath, the burping, and all the farts and all the stuff deep within. All I can tell you is that life is better when you eat the meat. I love Johnny Cash. Have faith in God first. And suffering and struggling is our maybe resistance to God within all of us, right? Queen, how you doing? Piga. I'm keeping it short. So some of them, Abigail, how are you? Let's see. I am Nova Styles. Awesome. Herbal tea is good. You know, again, it's not bad all the time. You know, sometimes, and ultimately, herbs and coffee and caffeine, you know, they have plant toxins that could be harmful. But listen, driving a car, walking across the street, living life is deadly, right? Living life, living life, true to me. All we need to see God in all you be. Carnivore is a lifestyle. It's not a diet. Diets are dead. The way is the lioness way, right? The lionesses do the hunting, and I had to remind my team for my new carnivore guide. I need some lionesses there, not lions, lionesses. Again, men are nothing without women. Men meander and women lead, I say every day. And again, whatever your gender description, age, size, shape, weight, whatever it is, always be on the positive side of life, right? And because you are alive, you are on the positive side of life. Let's see. Why is high protein bad? High protein is bad because your liver and your kidneys can't handle the high uric acid and the nitrates that are coming from amino acids. But if you haven't read Plant Poisoning or Poisoning, Protein Poisoning, you must, right, Parminder? Again, the rabbit diet. And if you go back, let's see, in ancient Roman times, let's see, the Appian's Roman history, the wars, strange terror in the Roman camp. Their soldiers were sick from watching and want of sleep, and because of the unaccustomed food which the country afforded. They had no wine, no salt, no vinegar, no oil, but lived on wheat and barley and quantities of venison and rabbits. Flesh boiled without salt, which caused dysentery, from which many died. A low fat diet is deadly. And you could just say the deadliest thing we ever did in medicine is recommend an absolutely a deadly diet: fruit, fiber, vegetables, seeds, nuts, lean meat, no red meat, and fat. And then they said, okay, use olive oil and avocado oil. My friends, those are industrial oils. They are not created by nature straight away. We have to extract them, right? Let's see. Praying over food is always critical in life. Remember, you want to recognize that life is a blessing that you're here, and the suffering is God just trying to get your attention, right? Beef tonight with some butter, all that, right? So hungry now. Let's see. So I ate 3 eggs and some butter. Nice. It's okay. Listen, one meal a day is the way, and one or two snacks. Don't ever do more than one meal a day. What about figs? Let's see. Uh-uh. No, listen. You can do them from time to time, but coconut oil. If you're a vegan, I'll give you coconut oil. Vegetarians, it's cream, butter, eggs, and cheese. But remember the plant glycans. The plant glycans. A glycan is a sugar, glucose, galactose, and acetyl glucosamine, L-fucose, and more. These are the sugars that bind to the proteins and the lipids that are the barcode of your body. Most people have never heard of glycobiome. The glycobiome is it, and so essentially, you want to eat high fat to reduce inflammation, right? Let's see, Reddit, we got that. You guys are amazing. Again, one meal reduces the trauma on the gut and the glycobiome, allows the glycobiome to heal. Uh, I love figs. Our backyard in Los Angeles, Silver Lake, Griffith Park Boulevard, between Effie and Lucille, just off of Sunset, we had great fig trees and apricots and avocados and plums. Oh my God, love them, love them. Even castor bean plants, which are highly, highly toxic. But basically, I love them. But again, as a vegan, you do coconut, a vegetarian, and above. You want to do fat from an animal, and eggs and cream and butter and cheese are for those vegetarians. But for the Mediterraneans and the Paleotarians, the Ketarians, and the Carnivarians, what is it? It's ribeye steak. That's it. Let's see. Can't quite get it. Let's see. NTL. So is it good? No, not good all the time. Human beings are highly allergic to plant antigens, and a plant antigens is simply a glycan. See, glucose is not the energy for the mitochondria directly, indirectly. It must be made to fat first in the liver. But no, I don't recommend it. I am craving real licorice. I don't know. Well, listen, people drink coffee. Is it like nature, right? We had to do all sorts of things to get coffee, so ultimately, we crave things that we don't need, but we do it anyway, right? Let's see. I eat one meal a day, only meat, but recently craving licorice. It's okay. COPD, but lungs are healing. So listen again, a little bit of some sugar or fig or coconut or avocado from time to time, but some people have an anaphylactic reaction that kills them fast. And unless you have an EpiPen, your fertilizer, right? All right, let's see if I'm getting it. Frenchie, pH, awesome. Vitamins you get from vegetables. Vegetables chelate and damage your gut, leaky gut, and they do not have easily accessible vitamins. All the vitamins are in the ribeye steak, the fatty meat, the bone marrow, and the organ meats. I know, Silgi. Listen, we did not evolve eating plants. We evolved eating meat. I know it didn't make sense to me either, but as a physician, I went carnivore almost 12 years ago, never looked back, right? Yesha, awesome. Frenchie, Utopian, awesome. Jellyfish supplements considered to be carnivore. That's a very good one. That's a good one. I think jellyfish have a lot of poisons. I probably wouldn't do it personally. On the time to time theme, what would be the best fruit to eat? Ice cream. That's the best fruit. Cookie, cake, and ice cream. Listen, to me, if you're gonna have the sugar, have the good shit. Sorry for my language. I want to be more upbeat and positive and clean language. The good stuff, right? But look at I don't That's really a hard one. Hard, hard, hard. Avocado. How about that one? Avocado is a fruit. That's probably it. But listen, of course, a little honey, a little mango from time to time, a little bit of apple, apricot, plums, peaches, uh, pineapple, but minimize. I love my Taylor guitar. I love it, and I gotta practice more. playing. You got to play with the music, right? It's all meant to be just your song and your dance and your journey. Let's see, sweets. I love cake, cookie, and ice cream from time to time. I don't have a lot and I don't have it frequently. But listen, you choose whether or not you're going to treat or you're going to cheat. And cheating is negative, but treating is positive. Give yourself good thoughts to the things you put in this. But if it's heroin, cocaine, marijuana, nicotine, or cyanide, I think they're not good, right? Alcohol, not good. No way. Let's see. Is that a big no? Listen, again, we're human beings on a human journey, right? Awesome. We are human beings on a human journey. Philip Germans, Philip Medeiros, good morning. Scrubbing your teeth with fluoride toothpaste, wearing down the enamel. Absolutely. Listen, even Dr. Steve Gundry talks about gargling with olive oil. I would say just eat the fatty meat, but you got to eat fatty meat. We're fativores. We're not leanivores, right? You're not meant to be skinny. Skinny is deadly in a famine. Again, if you want to sort of like you want to be ripped and do that because what you want to do it, go hard, go on it. But my friend, you're supposed to store the fat to get ready for the famine or the reproduction, and then you fast. And fasting is lasting. Uh, I do a 3 days once a month, a 2 day once a week, and every day 23 and 1. Carolina, hola. That's pero because I missed some drops of lemon. Listen, a little bit of lemon or lime, it's okay, or orange, a squeeze, please. Again, unless you have an anaphylactic reaction, that they're okay. Tracy, yes, brushing and all the enamel off, it damages the glycobiome. The glycobiome is the Teflon shield that protects the inside, the outside. And because we eat a lot of plants, which break down the glycobiome and damage you. Look up, if you haven't looked up the glycobiome, I mean, I'm a crazy man on glycobiology. Glycans, sugar glucose, is primarily a glycan for glycosylation and protecting the glycobiome. It's the barcode. It is not the energy for the mitochondria directly. Indirectly, glycans and amino acids can be converted to fat in the liver via insulin. That's it. Pray for my husband. Oh my God, I'm so sorry, Nitabu. Let's see. Uh, awesome. Listen, uh, uh, if you have difficulty chewing and swallowing, you need to make sure that you're eating and chewing well or grinding your meats and ground beef, right? But eat slowly, chew slowly, and swallow slow and easy. We are not here to like this isn't like a race. Slow it down, Netabu. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. Let's see. And a lot of the damage to our swallowing, to our chewing, is all caused by, guess what? Poisonous plants. And if you haven't read the International Journal of Plant Poisoning Research, you must. It's a link on our website, but just Google poisonous plant research, USDA, electrolytes, please. Sodium, potassium, calcium, and other solutes of salts basically are critical on in our cells. It's maintaining the electrical charge in a battery, right? These nanomotors of proteins, along with the glycans and the phospholipid membranes, are keeping the sodium and potassium pumps. So you have a gradient so that there's a movement of solutes naturally, and then they push them back to the other side to maintain. And you need ATP to do that. So that means you need acetyl CoA. But basically, I do a mineral water. It's not critical, but don't overdo the water. I do about 700 ml, 750 mLs a day, but I'm not forcing it. I'm drinking to my thirst and a water fast. Check out Raymond on Steak and Butter Gal. He talks about priming, fasting, and you're going to get some really great coaching. So be there. But again, Our electrolytes are gained by simply eating fatty meat, bone marrow, and bone broth. And you don't need to add all the vegetables. By the way, I personally stay away from them. I love just plain bone broth made with the bones of beef and chicken and lamb and pork, and I don't add the onions or garlic at all. No. Let's see. I really Dr. Oz guy. Awesome. He's a great guy. Absolutely. Are nothing without good men, good women, good humans, but you are good when you understand God is within all of us. God is great. Number one, cravings for sweets. Have a piece of chocolate from time to time, a little Kiltz's ice cream from time to time. It's okay. Listen, a little bit once a day, but you must eat a lot of fat, a little bit of protein, right? And do your stretching, do your deep knee bends, practice getting up and down out of bed or out of the chair, do a stand up desk. That's really, 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 really where you want to go. Let's adjust the camera just a little bit more. And remember, the lionesses and the lions, we are the lionesses and the lions, not the pigs, cows, and sheep. Again, is a good dude. Absolutely. Dr. Oz is awesome. We got to get Dr. Oz on, right? Love to talk to Dr. Oz. And who's the Wizard of Oz? You are. And you are the goddess and the gods. Studies on PubMed on the toxicity of plants and herbs for pregnant women. Absolutely. Sexy mamas for change. Check out Sexy Mamas for Change, by the way. Plants, even in our makeup and our cleaning solutions. Again, you need something to clean, right? But water. And again, these ideas are really radical, but we need some radical, right? Because what I learned as a doctor uh, was killing me. The glycobiology. Again, go to Dr. Kiltz's website, drkiltz.com, and you'll find all about the glycobiome and why sugar is critical as a glycan, but it's not our source of ATP energy. Fat is in the brain, in your muscle. Fatty acids must be there. Pick me up today. Awesome. Let's see. Agape love. Bad carb, no donuts. Awesome. Every single day, love, kindness, generosity, faith. And remember, you're stressing and struggling because you're forgetting God first, right? That's why faith is first every single day. Thank you, God, Lord, creator, for the day. Bingo. Done. Amazing, right? Let's see. The hunter is the phrase, the word of the day. You must be the hunter. Always be hunting, but we're not in a race. There's no race, right? We're they call us the human race because it seems like we're all running around. Go for a walk in nature. Go for a sit and relax in the park. People watching, bird watching, insect watching, right? But when I'm down in Florida, the insects, they get me right here and sometimes down here. Oh my God, it's terrible. All right, let's see. We'd love Dr. Oz on the show. Let's, Malcolm, put a note. Let's reach out to Dr. Oz and see if we get Dr. Oz on the show. Fasting, 2 days, Jess Stevenson, awesome. Fasting is lasting. Do a 23 and 1 every day. Do a 47 and 1 once a week, and do a 71, right? Is that right? Or 73? I don't know. It's, you got to do is it 70, 20? You figure out the numbers, right? 72, 71. Let's see. She is Sam. Awesome. Thanks for coming. Loads of studies talk about the toxicity of plants. Essential oils of plants are emerging as endocrine disruptors. Absolutely. Lots of endocrine disruptors out there. Spike Mooney, good morning. Cherish, have an amazing day. Licorice tea is good for low stomach acid as well. Listen, your stomach acid is low. It's meant to be low. You're doing licorice because you like it. It tastes good. It makes you feel good because it tastes good. But you don't need it for your stomach acids, right? Let's see. The mids love it. Awesome. Dr. Choco Lot latte. Awesome. Why is everyone praising avocados? They're not good. They're deadly. Don't do them. My daughter would die to an avocado. Sexy mama is the keto. Is that keto? Let's see. I love this and feel so hopeful. Thank you. It's my pleasure. Listen, I'm here to just share things I've learned as a physician. I'm 66 years young. I'm a reproductive endocrinologist. I do reproductive immunology. I focus on faith first and fitness by moving and doing something, being creative, do a blog every day, play music, paint pictures, do pottery, poetry, and don't spend most of your time watching someone create. Learn from that, and now go do that or do something better. And again, the better is only in the eyes of your beholder. That's it, right? I'm a pilot, a poet, a potter, a painter. I used to do jewelry. My good friend Tosh made this one. I wear my cross every day for JC, Miss Tia, and Christopher for my travels. Every day to build muscle mass is listen, you don't have to build mass. You just want to keep the strength moving, right? We're not meant to lay on a couch and watch TV all the time, right? You're not meant to mope around and complain. God did not give you life to complain. He gave you pain to push you to participate in the creativity of life. You are going to die one day. Listen, do the very best to do something that is like amazing. Now, what is amazing? Whatever you're doing because you are amazing. That's the simple story, right? That's it. Every day every day I wake up at 3 a.m. Eastern time. I got into my motion studio. I was doing my rowing machine for 15 minutes, and then I did my weight series, resistance work. I was listening to a Catholic carnivore, and she had some really great stuff. And I call myself Catholic Christian. I focus on all religions. I read the Bhagavad Gita, the Quran, the New, the Old Testament. Read them all because it's all our humanity. Let's see. This week's book is The Mastery of Love. What are you reading, watching, listening to? What podcast? Oh, we have Carnivore Conversations with Dr. Kiltz podcast. I think it's Spotify or Apple. Check it out. Let's see. It is, listen, in essence, ministry is correct. We're ministering to each other, but we're all doing it together. And that's the beauty of it. Hugo, how are you doing? Beef jerky or some hard dried salami sounds amazing right now. NY, I've got some really great Snake River Farm salami. I cut it up with a little blue cheese when I got home. I made my ribeye, and I had a piece of white chocolate. My ice cream, it's soured. I made it too late. Hi, Andre, how you doing? Let's see, Mr. Sem, Ms. Mrs. Emmy, awesome. Miss Pooks, Missy Pooks, Kitten, good morning, good morning, good morning. She is Sam, fasting, great fasting. Fasting is critical in life. Let's see, is quality of meat consumed important? If you're getting it from your quality butcher, great markets, or a local farm, 99% it's quality. Okay, cheap meat is masterful as much as expensive meat. You don't need to spend the extra. Burgers are great, but add the butter, the fat, the lard, the tallow, the ghee, some liver. Home run. If you're not eating the organ meats, check out our nutritional solutions, organ meats or beef liver. A little bit of a back order right now because the supply chain, right? Alive, to your wisdom. Awesome. Let's see. Julie, how are you doing? Thank you so much, Julie. I appreciate everyone. Listen, I'm only giving you my thoughts and opinions based on my experience. Am I 100% right? No, no one is. We're all doing our very best and talking about the science, right? And this is the hardship of all of it, right? Alcohol, spirits for nothing, bad spirits, demons. And when you eat plants, here's a good one. When you're filling your belly with plants, and the microbes come with them. The bacteria and yeast love the sugars of fiber, fruits, vegetables, seeds, and nuts, and they make alcohol. And we are brainwashed by the predator plants. Brainwashed. And if you haven't read about protein poisoning, go to Wikipedia. By the way, donate a little something there if you need. They need a little help too. But protein poisoning, rabbit starvation, it's not good. And there's so much here. You need to eat the fat. And by the way, your cells are made of fat and cholesterol. The cell membranes are made of fat and cholesterol. And then there's these glycan sugars, which are critical. Glycosylation is the binding of a sugar to a protein to make the protein functional. And if you don't have functional proteins, you dysfunction, right? White chocolate. It is Lindt. Oh my God, Lindt. I think. Oh my God, I love white chocolate. I love it. And I do a little bit of ice cream and white chocolate from time to time. LG, good morning. Let's see. Agape every day, build muscle. And again, I do some sit-ups, some pull-ups, some deep knee bends, and stretching. Do the stretching. You gotta stretch it out. But the most important thing to stretch is your mind. You must stretch the mind. Oh, my next book is UOU by, let's see if I can get this real quick. UOU. Let's see if I can get this. Library. Eric Thomas. That might be next week's book. UOU by Eric Thomas. Rockstar. And I'm going to get him on. We got to get Eric Thomas, Malcolm, on this. And what was the other book you shared? Maybe we'll put it in there. It's about being different, right? Being disliked. Okay. Do something that gets you disliked. But again, we're molding it a little bit. Be different, be you. You're amazing, right? Subscribe to your channel. Thank you. Every day, creative, Bella, Baker, Barry, Cho, Hearn, Schwartz, infinite people. Listen, we can't even get to all the amazing people that are out there to inspire us. But for me, it's always JC. He has written the most amazing words: love and forgiveness. Give me your fears and worries and have faith. Stand still and know that I am God, right? UOU, Eric Thomas, next week's book, right? Eric Thomas, PhD, UOU. Again, and if you find yourself judging yourself or others negatively, switch it around, right? Jesus says, give love and forgiveness, right? And ask for love and forgiveness, right? Please, and just grateful every day is the way, right? And I'm not asking you to donate me money. You don't need to buy any of my books or my supplements. You don't even have to watch Kiltz. I'm only learning from you and sharing things that I've learned in my life as a physician, as a human, as a son, a brother, a husband, a partner, a father, a life. Right? This is a life sentence, right? But the sentence is actually an infinite story, right? It doesn't have a period at the end. It's just infinite, right? And you're part of the infinite energy. That's why I love the science of energy. Truly, if you understand the negative and positive charges of cells and of molecules, they attract and they repel. And this is all an attraction game, right? And a repulsion game. And that's why it's the dance of life. And I'm just sharing some thoughts and ideas that I've learned that love leads, right? And plants make alcohol along with the bacteria and yeast. Plastic, yes. We don't need, but again, do you need to brush your teeth every day? I'm not going to give you that answer. You gotta talk to your dentist on that one. But if you eat fatty meat and no plants, you don't wear down the teeth. You don't wear down the enamel. You don't wear down the glycobiome. You're protecting your body in ways that are magical, right? Cured meats, yeah, I love them. But listen. I eat dry aged fatty ribeye steak every day. I'm boring, 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 and boring is the best way. Ooh, all right. My airplane's gonna. I got it. I got sitting up on top of my shelf here. And basically, boring is the best way. You don't. And I'm not. This is you got to slow it down and cool it down, right? That's the universe. 5 till 6 in the morning Eastern time. I'm going to be out. Let's see, New York this Friday, Saturday at the Keto Symposium. If you go to our website or just Google Keto Symposium, New York City, 20. What do you got? 22nd, 23rd, Friday, the 23rd, 24th, Lincoln Center. Be there, right? Sylvia, good morning. Agape Julie, LG, good morning to you. Ground butter, ground butter is my only sweet treat. Listen, you guys find your own sweet treats, right? Keep skin beautiful. Eat the fat. Do not eat a lot of sugar components or plants. No significance or frequency, right? Meat, fat. So add butter, butter, butter. Absolutely, Frenchie. Add more butter, butter, butter. But some people can't tolerate the glycans, the glycoproteins in butter or cream. So thanks, Frenchie. Add the very few 66-year-olds so youthful and healthy. But we're encouraging more of us to come to the carnivore's way. And the new book is going to be out. It's a guide. It's a simple guide, short stuff, easy stuff. But we are the lionesses and the lions. Meat off a bone, not mush out of a bowl. And when you do this at 70, 80, 90, 100, feel better. Parkinson's, ALS, MS, dementia, depression is all caused by, I'm sorry, my friends, it's caused by a plant-based and lean meat. Don't eat lean meat. You want to eat the fat. Fat makes you fit and fantastic, right? But thank you. All right, thank you. 8796. We're the hunters, and we gather. We're the fisher of men, right? But we're the fisher of humans in a positive way. That's the way, right? Lucas, all right, have to get to work. Awesome. Take your shoes off and connect groundwork. Lucas, go for a walk, but be careful for the spiders, right? You got to keep moving. Daily Success Minute. Awesome. I'm going to check that out. Listen, Kiltz's Mighty Hour at 5 a.m. is meant to be the power of positivity. We're reading Mastery of Love this week. Next week, Eric Thomas, PhD, is UOU. I just found this recently. Awesome, amazing. Van Dam, awesome. Duck grease and duck eggs, awesome. Donbo. And butter makes everything better. You must eat the fat to be fit, a little bit of protein, and very low to no carbs, right? Again, cookies, cake, and ice cream only from time to time, but not all the time and not a lot. A little bit of honey or fruit from time to time. Ultimately, you and I are the masters, right? Take care, everyone. I'll see you guys and gals, humans, whatever your description is. Let's see. Go dancing, belly dancing. Awesome. Vitamin C source. You get it from the liver, but you don't need as much. Let's see. 225, 160 per minder. You're a rock star. India, everybody said you're skinny. What happened? Again, and Jeanette, I'll see you later. You are the rock star every single day. Thank you, God, Lord, Creator, for the day. Every day, God has given you life. Read positive, uplifting. And if you find yourself angry or judgmental or negative, step back and you want to be loving, kind, and generous to the person in the mirror and to all those people out there, because otherwise you're only hurting yourself. And why would you do that? Jesus has given us the language, the words, and the way, right? Follow Symposium from Dubai. Let's see, Keto Symposium. We're going to do some lives, I think, and we're going to be. It's 3, and so maybe what we'll do is we'll set up a webcam, and we can get everyone involved. No sugar for sugar addicts like me. Again, don't label yourself an addict. Label yourself as a healthy human. Once you've healed the healthy human, you can have anything, not heroin, cocaine, or marijuana, my friends, but some things from time to time. All right. I love you. Goodbye. Good luck. Enjoy the day. And remember, faith first. Fatty, fertile foods, and get up and out and be the huntress in life. Take care. All right. See you, everyone. All right, my mighty tribe. Beth, thank you. And Malcolm, thank you. Thanks, Sylvie, Julie, Agape, LG, Jeanette,